So welcome everybody. It's day 6 of the 7 days, a tribute to Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm really happy and honored to be able to hold the space for all of you. And I'm really grateful that all of you come here and join me in creating this silence, the stillness, the sacred space that we all need, but sometimes find hard to do it on our own. So when it's a group, it's just easy to flow with everybody's energy. Suppose we've had a rough day, and when we come here and we are not able to settle, what happens is when other people, with whatever, space they create, whatever energies they bring, suppose we need a little push, their energies just push us over the hump. And if something needs to get agitated to come to the surface to be let go, that happens. So whatever happens in the session, just know that it was perfectly divinely guided. And our job is to surrender to the session, to this time and space. And also the fact that I'm holding space for you guys. So whatever is happening, just know you're safe. So let go, relax, be present, be observant as best as you can. If you get knocked out, not a problem. You're still safe. And allow things to just happen. What needs to go, allow it to go. What needs to be received. When you let go of what is not serving you anymore, whatever needs to be received just comes to you. So I hope, with that being said, we are kind of prepared for today's session. And it was important for me to address this because somebody wrote to me after one of the sessions. They said, I just couldn't settle down. And I'm sorry if I created disturbance to the other participants. And I thought, no, whatever we individually are experiencing, it's not creating disturbance. It is meant to be. And what it does is it also helps the collective in the sense, whoever is holding space, for us to raise our vibration. So whatever level you are at your soul, if you have the capacity to raise your vibration and somebody else needs that help, your soul is going to do that. It's going to be able to lift others up. So this is such a great opportunity. And it's not just my sessions. Any sessions you get, tune in, and if you feel drawn to go to practice silence, practice meditation, just go. But yes, it's important for you to tune in and ask for guidance. I wouldn't say just go join any session because not everything is meant for you. And it is a good practice to keep tuning in and asking, because your soul will tell you. Initially, you may not get right or wrong answers or very black and white, but there'll be a time when you will know exactly it's a yes or a no. So just trust yourself, ask questions, and go with the flow. So welcome everybody once more, day 6. And let me share with you what I have for you guys. What's the intention or the focus? All right, so this is what we are going to allow to seep in before we get into the meditation. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. Thich Nhat Hanh. So just allow these words to settle in. My actions are my only true belongings. You see, we are born alone. We leave this earth by ourselves. We don't come with anything. We don't leave with anything. But during the period from the time we enter and the time we exit, it's our actions, it's our words, anything that we do is what leaves the imprints on other people, on other lives, on the collective consciousness. So those are the only things that we can actually say they are ours, and also a belonging, because according to the way we act, we collect certain, in Sanskrit we call samskaras. We collect certain energetic imprints, let's say. That is all that the soul carries with it, the karmas. You can call it karmas too. Nothing else. The material stuff just remains. And all of that, all the thought, words, deeds, whatever the consequences of those, we can't escape that either, whether it's this lifetime that we balance it out, or we take it to another lifetime and then we got to settle the accounts. And I always feel this, I don't know where I heard, it's a zero-sum game, and it holds true for everything. If we could only remember, if we wake up in the morning and we say, okay, it's a zero-sum game. Whatever starts has got to finish. And we can't take too much, or we can't give too much. It has to be balanced. Everything has to be balanced out. If we can remember that, which is hard, but we can always try. If we can remember that every action that we indulge in or we get in, we will always remember it's a zero-sum game. So how I respond to my colleague, to my children, to my spouse, to my parents, my siblings, to my friends, we will be much more mindful. What I give out is going to come back to me, maybe not from the same person, or maybe from somewhere else. So just being mindful, I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. And therein again, this is so profound. I always say, you are always selling yourself. Whether you are a school teacher, whether you are a salesperson in a car workshop, or any other shop, or you're an engineer or an IT person, whatever you do, you're always adding yourself to whatever you do. So the ground upon which you stand, it is who you are, basically. And if we also remember that, then we will always show up as our best selves. Not keeping the best for the last. We are always, then we are always mindful of presenting or being our best selves. We are not going to be wearing different masks for different people, different scenes, different scenarios, and different events. We will just be the same for everything at all times. So my dears, let's read that one more time. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. As these words settle in, I want you to take a nice deep breath in and close your eyes as you exhale. Settle in your heart space. And keep breathing normally. Breathing in, breathing out at the pace that is comfortable for you. And imagine these words settling in your heart space. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. Breathing in and breathing out, I want you to invite all of your attention from wherever it's been so far to come back to you. And now focus on your eyes. Are you concentrating? Are they stressed out? Or are you just having a soft gaze, defocusing, and allowing your eyes to rest completely, knowing that your inner eyes can do the seeing for the time being? Let's scan our bodies so that we can prep for the quiet time. Let's go up to the top of our heads, to the crown or the scalp. The back of the head, the temples and the forehead, the eyebrows, eyes, ears, cheeks, nose, mouth, jaw, throat, back of your neck, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, hands, fingers, upper back. And as we're going through each part, if you feel any stress, any tension, breathe into it and allow it to dissolve. And if that doesn't help, then just repeat the word relax quietly in your mind, or peace, serenity, quiet, tranquility, anything that resonates with you. And see what happens to the tension. Your chest, any and all sorrows, worries that you've been carrying, grief. Allow it all to flow out through your out breath, or dissolve as you say the word peace. Relax. Your midriff, mid back, lower back, abdomen, all the organs. And don't stop breathing, don't hold your breath. your hips, your thighs, your knees, calves, shin, ankles, feet. And imagine this beautiful light bathing you guys from the top of your head. And as it bathes you, imagine it just soothing every part of your being, not just physical. And as this light soothes each and every bit of you, as it reaches your feet, imagine it opening a little tunnel underneath you and just sliding you down all the way to the heart of Mother Earth. And you find yourself in this beautiful room or a cave. And you become aware of Mother Earth's heartbeat as you settle in that space. Whether you lay on the floor close to Mother Earth or you sit in the lotus position on Mother Earth's heart, knowing that the tip of your tailbone is growing roots and connecting with the Mother Earth deep down and anchoring you so that you can be safe and secure as you allow yourselves this time to just be. As you sit quietly, feel your spirit or your consciousness expanding. The quieter we get, the more our spirits expand, the more our life force grows. Because silence is the food that our souls need. And as our consciousness expands, allow yourselves to travel in time, whether it's the past or the future, and see yourself permeating whichever timeline you're going to, this silence and stillness, so that all of your actions can be inspired, can come from the silence. And when they are infused with silence, stillness, we are not accumulating anything at that point. We are playing that zero-sum game. Whatever arises then just settles right there and then. and we start moving with such lightness and levity without any baggage. If we travel to the past, imagine just erasing the baggage as we lend silence and stillness to all the past, to our ancestors, to our parents, to all the events in the past. The more you lend this peace and quiet, the more books we can close, the more chapters we can close or finish. And after all the travel is done, imagine coming back to the seat of your soul, which is your body, and being present in this beautiful abode that we've all been given for this lifetime. And rest here in quiet and peace, stillness and solitude, allowing it to wash away all the noise, all the chaos, all the cacophony that the world creates. This is a safe space for you to come throughout the day as often as you want. And all you have to do is turn within, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in, and know that you're here and now. Gently, very gently, just invite your awareness to come back to your breathing. Becoming more aware of being in the heart of Mother Earth. Enjoying the stillness and silence, and allowing our spirits to expand. Just become aware how expanded you are at this stage, how peaceful it has been for your spirit, how much rest and recuperation your souls have experienced. With gratitude in your heart, for the entire time that you allowed yourselves to just be. Let's come up through the tunnel to the space from where we started. And as you keep breathing in and out, becoming more and more aware, I will read the quote one more time. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. And as you come out of the meditation, the silent space, allow these words to continue being your companion, settling deep in your heart. And as you go about your day, whether it's today or tomorrow, allow them to be like the faint fragrance that you keep getting from time to time, so that you can remember that it's all a zero-sum game. You may wriggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and whenever you're ready, you may come back to yourselves.